Welcome to part 22 of this English vocabulary quiz. You'll hear 25 questions. Take your time, pause whenever you need, and try your best. Let's begin. Question 1. What is the meaning of magic? Option A. Describing something that is entirely explainable through routine logical analysis. Option B. Having a tendency to produce results that are mundane and entirely expected. Option C. Relating to something that is primarily associated with predictable and ordinary outcomes. Option D. Producing wonderful effects as if supernatural. Correct answer, option D. The correct meaning of magic is producing wonderful effects as if supernatural. Example: the performer created a magic atmosphere that left the entire audience genuinely speechless. Question 2. What is the meaning of best? Option A. Having a tendency to fall short of all established performance benchmarks. Option B. Of the highest quality or most suitable. Option C. Relating to something that is primarily associated with minimal achievement. Option D. Describing something that is considered the lowest in a ranked category. Correct answer, option B. The correct meaning of best is of the highest quality or most suitable. Example: the committee selected the best available candidate after an extensive review process. Question 3. What is the meaning of full? Option A. Having a tendency to remain unfilled regardless of what is added. Option B. Containing as much as possible. Option C. Describing something that is largely empty and contains very little. Option D. Relating to something that is primarily characterized by its significant lack of content. Correct answer, option B. The correct meaning of full is containing as much as possible. Example: the auditorium was completely full before the keynote address even began. Question 4. What is the meaning of educational? Option A. Relating to education or providing knowledge. Option B. Describing something that is primarily concerned with physical labor and production. Option C. Having a tendency to focus on financial and commercial transactions. Option D. Relating to something that is mainly associated with entertainment rather than learning. Correct answer, option A. The correct meaning of educational is relating to education or providing knowledge. Example: the organization developed a range of educational materials for use in secondary schools. Question 5. What is the meaning of physical? Option A. Relating to something that is primarily associated with emotional or psychological states. Option B. Relating to the body or material world. Option C. Describing something that is entirely related to thought and cognitive activity. Option D. Having a tendency to exist only in abstract or conceptual form. Correct answer, option B. The correct meaning of physical is relating to the body or material world. Example: the physical demands of the role required all candidates to meet a strict fitness standard. Question 6. What is the meaning of considerable? Option A. Notably large in size, degree, or amount. Option B. Having a tendency to go unnoticed in most professional situations. Option C. Describing something that is of very little importance or minimal scale. Option D. Relating to something that is primarily characterized by its very limited impact. Correct answer, option A. The correct meaning of considerable is notably large in size, degree, or amount. Example: the project required a considerable amount of time and significant financial resources. Question 7. What is the meaning of false? Option A: describing something that has been independently confirmed as completely accurate. Option B: having a tendency to be accepted as true by all who examine it. Option C: relating to something that is primarily characterized by its clear factual basis. Option D: not true or based on incorrect information. Correct answer: Option D. The correct meaning of false is not true or based on incorrect information. Example: the committee discovered that the submitted financial figures were entirely false. Question 8. What is the meaning of relaxed? Option A: relating to something that is primarily associated with strict and demanding conditions. Option B: describing something that is characterized by high tension and pressure. Option C: free from tension, anxiety, or strict rules. Option D: having a tendency to generate feelings of anxiety and urgency. Correct answer: Option C. The correct meaning of relaxed is free from tension, anxiety, or strict rules. Example: the informal setting created a relaxed atmosphere that encouraged open and honest dialogue. Question 9. What is the meaning of previous? Option A: relating to something that is primarily associated with anticipated outcomes. Option B: coming before in time or order. Option C: having a tendency to refer to events that have not yet taken place. Option D: describing something that is expected to occur at a future date. Correct answer: Option B. The correct meaning of previous is coming before in time or order. Example: the committee reviewed all previous decisions before finalizing the new organizational policy. Question 10. What is the meaning of successful? Option A: describing something that consistently falls short of all expected targets. Option B: relating to something that is primarily associated with repeated failure. Option C: having a tendency to produce outcomes that are widely considered unsatisfactory. Option D: achieving the desired aim or result. Correct answer: Option D. The correct meaning of successful is achieving the desired aim or result. Example: the campaign was widely regarded as highly successful by all key stakeholders. Question 11. What is the meaning of tight? Option A: describing something that is extremely loose and requires no force to move. Option B: having a tendency to allow significant movement without any resistance. Option C: relating to something that is primarily characterized by very generous spacing. Option D: firmly fixed or leaving little room. Correct answer: Option D. The correct meaning of tight is firmly fixed or leaving little room. Example: the schedule was extremely tight, leaving very little time for revisions or delays. Question 12. What is the meaning of viable? Option A: having a tendency to fail under normal operating conditions. Option B: capable of working or succeeding. Option C: describing something that is widely considered impractical and difficult to implement. Option D: relating to something that is primarily associated with unsustainable results. Correct answer: Option B. The correct meaning of viable is capable of working or succeeding. Example: the committee agreed that only one of the proposed solutions was genuinely viable. Question 13. What is the meaning of lonely? Option A. Relating to something that is primarily associated with strong social connection. Option B. Sad from being without company. Option C. Having a tendency to be found in environments full of social activity. Option D. Describing something that is surrounded by a large and active community. Correct answer, option B. The correct meaning of lonely is sad from being without company. Example: the researcher spent several lonely months working in a remote and isolated field station. Question 14. What is the meaning of multiple? Option A. Having a tendency to consist of only one clearly identifiable part. Option B. Relating to something that is primarily characterized by its singular nature. Option C. Describing something that exists as a single and clearly defined unit. Option D. More than one or consisting of many. Correct answer, option D. The correct meaning of multiple is more than one or consisting of many. Example: the investigation identified multiple contributing factors that led to the system failure. Question 15. What is the meaning of decent? Option A. Describing something that is widely considered well below minimum standards. Option B. Having a tendency to fall short of basic expectations in most situations. Option C. Relating to something that is primarily associated with poor quality or conduct. Option D. Of an acceptable standard or morally good. Correct answer, option D. The correct meaning of decent is of an acceptable standard or morally good. Example: the review concluded that the facility offered decent conditions for all residents. Question 16. What is the meaning of following? Option A. Coming after or as a result of something. Option B. Relating to something that is primarily found at the very start of a process. Option C. Describing something that exists well before the point of reference. Option D. Having a tendency to precede all other elements in a sequence. Correct answer, option A. The correct meaning of following is coming after, or as a result of something. Example: the following chapter provides a detailed analysis of the findings from the study. Question 17. What is the meaning of usual? Option A. Relating to something that is primarily associated with exceptional circumstances. Option B. Habitually occurring or most common. Option C. Having a tendency to occur only in rare and unexpected situations. Option D. Describing something that is entirely out of the ordinary. Correct answer, option B. The correct meaning of usual is habitually occurring or most common. Example: the team followed the usual procedure for reviewing all incoming financial submissions. Question 18. What is the meaning of thrilled? Option A. Describing something that generates a strong feeling of deep disappointment. Option B. Feeling intense excitement or pleasure. Option C. Having a tendency to produce widespread boredom and disinterest. Option D. Relating to something that is primarily associated with strong negative emotional responses. Correct answer, option B. The correct meaning of thrilled is feeling intense excitement or pleasure. Example: the staff were absolutely thrilled when the project received international recognition. Question 19. What is the meaning of equal? Option A. Having a tendency to favor one side strongly over another. Option B. Being the same in size, value, or status. Option C. describing something that is characterized by a significant and clear imbalance. Option D, relating to something that is primarily defined by its unequal distribution. Correct answer, option B. The correct meaning of equal is being the same in size, value, or status. Example: the policy aimed to ensure that all employees received equal access to development opportunities. Question 20. What is the meaning of embarrassing? Option A, having a tendency to generate strong feelings of confidence and self-assurance. Option B, relating to something that is primarily associated with public recognition. Option C, causing shame or social discomfort. Option D, describing something that is widely considered a source of pride and admiration. Correct answer, option C. The correct meaning of embarrassing is causing shame or social discomfort. Example: the error in the published report was deeply embarrassing for the entire organization. Question 21. What is the meaning of experienced? Option A, having a tendency to require significant guidance in routine situations. Option B, having knowledge gained through practice. Option C, describing something that is entirely new to a role or task. Option D, relating to something that is primarily characterized by a lack of practical exposure. Correct answer, option B. The correct meaning of experienced is having knowledge gained through practice. Example: the board appointed an experienced executive to lead the restructuring process. Question 22. What is the meaning of administrative? Option A, relating to management and organization tasks. Option B, describing something that is primarily concerned with creative production. Option C, relating to something that is mainly associated with physical labor and construction. Option D, having a tendency to focus on technical and engineering processes. Correct answer, option A. The correct meaning of administrative is relating to management and organization tasks. Example: the administrative burden on frontline staff was significantly reduced after the new system launched. Question 23. What is the meaning of loose? Option A, relating to something that is primarily characterized by its very compact structure. Option B, not firmly fixed or not tight. Option C, describing something that is rigidly secured and impossible to move. Option D, having a tendency to remain firmly in place under all conditions. Correct answer, option B. The correct meaning of loose is not firmly fixed or not tight. Example: the technician noticed that several loose connections were causing the intermittent system failure. Question 24. What is the meaning of racial? Option A, having a tendency to focus on differences based on geographic location only. Option B, relating to something that is mainly determined by professional or occupational category. Option C, relating to race or ethnic background. Option D, describing something that is primarily concerned with generational or age-related differences. Correct answer, option C. The correct meaning of racial is relating to race or ethnic background. Example: the organization implemented a new policy to address ongoing racial inequality in the workplace. Question 25. What is the meaning of drunk? Option A, having consumed too much alcohol. Option B, relating to something that is primarily associated with heightened physical coordination. Option C. Describing something that is characterized by extreme alertness and sharp focus. Option D. Having a tendency to maintain complete clarity under all circumstances. Correct answer, option A. The correct meaning of drunk is having consumed too much alcohol. Example: the driver was found to be drunk at the time of the serious road accident. This is the end of part 22. Great job today. See you in the next quiz.